Hi, this is Eric Martin with BoardGameGeek. I'm here with Julian Schulte from Cosmos, looking at CATAN Starfarers, game back in print after 10 years, possibly more.
Yes,
it's been quite a while.
More than I think 20 years or something like that.
Yes.
Right, and it's back again. We made some changes. I will tell you later what's new. But basically, it's a remake in first place of the famous Starfarer Catan game.
Okay, so we start with some ship over
Yes.
on the far side, and we must explore the universe, solar system.
Yes, of course. Actually,
space.
we have also the basic Catan stuff. For example, the planets where the resources are produced. We have goods, ore, fuel, carbon, and also food, of course. And then we explore, as you already told, the universe. This is a new place we can explore it. And normally we would have streets and ships in classical Catan, you know, but in this time we have ships to move around. And I think it's the most novel and most striking thing in this version of Catan, because basically you also roll dice, you get resources. Also, whenever it's your turn, you get some extra resources. You can draw it from this one. It's mixed up from every basis. So in contrast to classical Catan, you have always some resources to trade with when it's your turn. But after you build stuff and so on, you always build new ships around this ship corps, as you can see here. There's a very interesting flight phase after building and trading, like you know it from classical Catan. Therefore, we have these rockets and we shake it, and then we have to look up because the balls. Maybe you can show it. Yes,
in the second camera.
Yeah. You don't know what it means. We have also an overview. So in this case, there's 2 plus 2. So we can, for example, travel 4 with every ship. So in our case, we have 4, so we can took our ships and explore, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we have a 6 or 7, so let's travel far beyond and let's see what's under this, because whenever one ship is going to one of these new systems, we face them up like this. Oh shoot, nothing. So we can travel and go on in the next round or somebody else. And maybe it's like this, a new planet, of course. So basically we can now put our markers on, and we also could settle later in the game like this. Maybe we need a planet with pirates. So, and I think it's also very striking in this game. Maybe you know it from the original game.
Yes.
You can upgrade your mothership. It's this where we shake it for the flight phase. And if our upgrades are high enough, yes, of course. We have on this rocket, for example, even 6 rockets. So we can, when our ship is reaching this place, we can discard it. We replace it and get a victory point because we beat the pirates, and now we can replace it and settle normally there and stuff like this. Also, we can explore the space and find, for example, I think it's over here, other people, so we can trade with them and build. Also, we have the colonies for producing, but also the smaller ones. I hope you can see the difference. They look a little bit different, but if you are familiar with the game later, you'll actually see it immediately.
Right.
And then you get bonuses and also extra victory points. For example, if you're the first person and you have to have the majority. When you have the majority, you keep your victory points. But for example, if the blue player has now 2 on this, he gets the friendship marker and 2 extra victory points, and you can also fall back.
Okay. All right. So there's customization in terms of what you do here, and there's a lot of variety in terms of what you're going to see.
Yes, of course.
What else do we have?
What else? Maybe we can see it on this rocket. There's a black ball. Whenever we shake our rocket and there's a black ball, the left neighbor in the game is drawing one of the encounter cards.
Okay.
And then I will tell you, for example, if it's your turn, you have to make a decision. It's in Germany, but I tried to translate in proper English.
Right.
So you meet a space pirate. He offers you to trade 1 good for 2. Do you accept?
No.
No.
Don't trade with pirates.
All right. Okay. You're going on. Nothing happens. Ooh. So just say yes for.
Oh, okay. Yes, of course.
Oh, okay. So you want to trade?
I like a deal. Yeah.
Okay, you can deal with it, but now you have to shake your rocket again, and we have to look what's inside the rocket. We have a blue ball. What is it? You have the overview, I think.
Yes.
Or it's a 1 and 2, 3 a number. So, oh no, that was not a spice pirate. It was the Galactic Police.
Oh.
And you lose half of your.
Illegally.
Yeah, you use half of your fame medals. It's also if you have 2 pieces of this medal, it's a victory point, you lose 1. And what's else? You have to go give back the resources as well, because yeah, it was just a trick to look who is. I think this is the right guy for this game. He's honest. He wasn't the guy. Yeah, right.
That's right. Well, we're facing issues right now where, of course, we have to bring goods back to the U.S. from this fair, where everything will be declared on customs. We are not trying to hide anything here.
Okay.
This is the way we play honestly in here. We get used to it.
Okay.
Okay. But thank you very much.
Thank you too,
Julian, for an overview of CATAN Starfarers. And you were playing to a certain point total, as in regular CATAN?
Well, when it's end, or what's your question?
Yes, when does the game end?
Yes, of course, 15 victory points. It's a little bit longer than classical one.
Yes.
And I think the English version will be available in November.
Okay.
So, very soon.
All right, thank you very much for an overview of CATAN Starfarers.
You're welcome.